But we are at the town hall today, and we're going to be challenging the no recording bylaw that they published. So we're going through the back of the building. Show the cars. We kind of got to walk around. Look, the sidewalk's not open.
Yeah, it's all covered in snow.
And that's the bylaw officer truck. So tells us that this area is under surveillance. Closed for lunch 12 to 1. But there is no recording sign. Now the bylaw actually specifically says that even without a no recording sign, it's still in effect. But if you remember last week, we recorded the announcement in here. And in here, it clearly says that the use of cameras is prohibited. There's a little stand in there too for headphones. You can sit down and put it somewhere if you want to.
Stand.
Hello. And I need to talk about
This thing right here.
you see what I'm talking about?
This thing.
Especially if we have to sit for a while.
How do you set this thing up? Just like around. Oh, I see. Hey, Alvin.
What's up, Alvin? So I'm here to challenge the bylaw. It's published now. If you haven't seen it, I can show it to you. So I need you to enforce it. See, it's funny, he doesn't know what it is. It's pretty long and disgusting, to be honest. So that's why we have to challenge it. See if I can pull it up for you, but essentially... Oh, I know, and we don't plan on spinning this to be like, this asshole came and charged us. Like, no, we're asking you. What? Yeah, that's what the bylaw is against. Hello. Yep, we're here to challenge the dumb bylaw. We're here to challenge the dumb bylaw.
Okay.
So we need you guys to enforce it. I'm also filing a freedom of information request for now. So yeah, we need you to enforce it. So from what I understand, it looks like maybe Alvin has the power to write a ticket. but they're also bold enough to quote the Trespass the Property Act. So you guys are gonna have to call the cops and see, number one, are they willing to enforce? Because the cops shouldn't. If they are, they'll write me an arrest citation, we're out of here, no problem. Oh, what happened to Judy?
For that question, you know, we had that conversation a little.
That's why this is a freedom of information request.
I said that you have to talk to the mayor.
Yeah, so this is gonna go to Ryan. He's gonna have to give me an explanation, but more specifically, I'm about to ask for some documentation. We wanna see her employment contract, any termination documentation that it has. Did we need anything else? I wanted to ask for any disciplinary stuff, but most of the time you guys say that's confidential and you don't release it. So I'm not sure. What happened to Judy? Question number 2. Employment contract. But you gonna call the cops, Alvin?
No, he doesn't.
So you guys are not gonna enforce it? That becomes a bigger problem later. Because if you do try to enforce it later, you're gonna be falling into selective enforcement. The question is gonna become, why didn't you enforce it today, or when I was down there, or last week when it was already in place? So you'll have let it slip 3 times without explanation. And then one day you're gonna try to enforce, likely out of an emotional response. Someone asks a question, you're like, no, I'm not answering that, you can't be here, we're gonna trespass you. And that's gonna get you guys into even bigger trouble. So you basically have to make the decision. We're here to challenge it. Either you enforce it so that we can challenge it, and we're not gonna spin this to make you look back at Jean, we're gonna be like, literally, we asked you to do it so that we can go to court, or you scrap it. Those are your 2 options. If you're not willing to enforce it today, you gotta scrap it. That's literally the only options you have. I mean, you can call Ryan, ask him if he's willing to scrap it or see me in court, because we had this conversation before you adopted the bylaw. So this is a slap in the face. You guys wanted to come insult me. Like you thought I was kidding and what I was telling you isn't true. So now, enforce it or scrap it.
No, that's Mike, and we had that conversation over the phone. I'm reviewing all those files, as you know, I just gave the position, and there's a lot of work for me, and I have to finalize my review.
The problem, Jean, is that it's published, it's live, and it gives someone like Maddie the power to enforce it. N'importe qui. So if Maddie didn't like that I was here today, she could have called the cops and enforced it. So you guys are putting everyone who's working for the township at risk. You've given anyone who doesn't even understand the bylaw completely the power to enforce this. Meanwhile, you're not even willing to enforce it because you know as well as I do, this shit's not gonna pass. And you haven't reviewed it, you haven't done your due diligence, we understand that. But it's a problem that it's live. It's been read not once, not twice, but 3 times by the council, and it's live. That's a fucking disgrace. Chapleau is looking bad. Do you know how many other townships have done this? There's a couple. In all of Ontario, there's a handful of townships, and Chapleau just joined that club. While you have an active auditor, you guys went and slapped me in the face. Like, this is just making me laugh. I'm not leaving. Literally, we're gonna post out all day. It's a protest. So you're gonna let us post out all day and you're not gonna call the cops? What?
I'm just saying, you want to give your freedom, I mean, we'll pick up your sheet.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go from there.
You could at least write the ticket, Alvin. Do you, like, are you aware of a ticket? Just pull out the bylaw. You should print one out there. Okay. I need to give you $5 for that too. No cash, so I have to do debit. She usually does it in there. It comes with a receipt. That one wasn't even rolling, apparently. But it had to be rolling side or rolling outside. Brantford put bylaws last night for trespass. Are you talking about the same type of no recording bylaws? Debit. Did he answer? Yes. Huh. So apparently Brantford just did this yesterday too. But you published the agenda, so you must have read it, right? Who published that agenda? The one that was published a couple days ago. Thank you very much. Copy that on there. Get the receipt on there. So we're gonna hang out for a while. You're gonna take off your coat, but they're not gonna enforce it, so we're not gonna hang out all day long. We'll just. Thanks, Prairie. I was actually trying to look for it right now. Okay. Go give them a view outside, show them a view of the building a bit.
Yep. Very nice, yeah. Park over there.
Last time we went in the library, we checked what kind of books they had for kids. They're closed now. We came earlier this time. That's our new grader that we were looking at earlier. It's definitely the new one. Its plow goes down sideways. It has plows all around it.
It looks like it has like plows on both sides, so it can like drive backwards or forwards.
Remember when we were walking by there and he was driving back?
Yeah.
He was like leveling out something. So it's like I left the streak and he was just flattening it back out.
So are we waiting for them to write something right now, or are we just chilling around?
We're chilling for a minute there, but we're gonna be heading out. Let me see what's going on in the chat.
Fury said he was gonna send.
Yeah, Perry's gonna send us the Brantford one. A few facing legal consequences. So Brantford has enforced it. The one thing I wanted to note, in the full video, we'll actually put the bylaw up, but here, hold the camera for a second. I'm gonna see if I can find it on this phone, and then we'll put it on the camera. Is who signed these bylaws. So as Réjean just explained, he doesn't even know what's written in it because he's not the one who wrote it or put it together. That was all done by the former CEO before they let go of her. Wait, I gotta find it here. It's because it's not the same on this thing than it is.
Someone just said it just voted last night.
No, just voted last night. Oh, okay. So basically, like what these guys did on Feb 9th, the town meeting where they voted it in, that's what they just did in Brantford. Okay, so view. Come on. Like, what's it doing? It like downloaded it 20 times. It's flipping out. Stop it. They put a fucking virus on the township website. Look at this thing. It's freaking out. 28 downloads complete, 29 downloads. It's downloading the township file. What the heck is going on here?
Papa Chuck is asking for a tour.
Yeah, go give him a tour. I'll figure this thing out.
Okay, just go around the building. Got some sort of board here. You got the library over there. It's closed today though. You got a bit of a book sale.
In the background, special no recording side. That's our council chamber.
Oh, that's a nice piece of art. Bench here. This is like the council room where they hold all the meetings. There was actually a meeting yesterday, but we weren't able to attend that. But yeah, here's the new camera bylaw that they put in. And that's the one we're challenging today, and they have the French version. Max of 150 people. Jeez, you're lucky to get 5 people in that room. What's over this way? Oh, it's just the bathrooms. I'm not sure what's over there. There's got to be more to it than this, right? Yeah.
Biggest town hall. That's like they have like a meeting chambers there, and this door goes into their back area where all the offices are. There's a few plaques on the wall over there. I'm trying to figure out who these guys were. Actually, I know what it is now because this is the former mayor. So current Mayor Ryan's not there. That's our former mayor, and this would have been all the mayors, all the way down to the first Mayor Chaplow up there. Go around, show them all, and then when you turn around, you'll see the plaques. Who's that? Who the fuck is that?
Queen of England.
I was showing these last time.
What's that there? The staff students of high school.
As a help for that. It wasn't this one. It's this one right here that we read last time.
Project of Ontario. There's the library. Yeah, it is pretty nice. It's small, but it has what it needs.
Yeah, what does that sign say?
This one right here. I'm having a hard time reading the top part, but this facility was made.
It's because it only says a Winterio project, and it repeats that over and over again. So that's like a
Yeah.
logo. But this facility was made possible by a grant from the Ministry of Culture and Recreation from the proceeds of Winterio. So not only is this a town hall and a public building, but it was actually built from a government grant. Even more tax money. Wait. It clearly says and in effect as of now when it's read.
Yes, the bylaw, but if you look in the bylaw itself, that states that it will start February 28th.
All right. Well, I hope on February 28th you figured out how to enforce it. Why is this still going? Because they're gonna have to scrap it. I said they're gonna have to scrap it. It's a enforce or scrap, and once you enforce it, it'll end up scrapped
I'm
anyway.
not arguing that. I'm just,
Oh, I know. I know you didn't put it on the books, but it's on the books now.
not more of the document, but the document states February 28th.
All right. That's the document that I just downloaded 50 million times, so I should be able to open it now. Hold on there. 100 downloads of this document.
Exactly 100.
I think it's still downloading more. Look at it go. What the fuck is this thing doing? Yeah, so we won't be able to look on my phone. I literally think that their township fucking PDF just broke my phone. We'll have to keep it off for a bit and see what the fuck's going on. But yeah, I'm gonna have to read through it. But I read through it yesterday. I didn't catch what he's talking about when he says that it only comes in effect on the 28th. I did not see that. What I clearly did see though is in the town meeting part where they adopted it, they say that bylaw 2026-09 shall be deemed, adopted and effective as of this date, the minute they voted it in. So they're like contradicting themselves where they've declared it active, but at the same time are saying, oh, it's not in effect yet. Well, wording matters in your legislation stuff. You have the bag. All right. You didn't use Wi-Fi for this. You're on your data. All right, we're gonna walk home, but we're gonna keep you guys live if you wanna join us for the walk.
Yeah.
Your hat's in there. I did see it in there.
Yeah, it's just the little stand you gave me.
I put it back in there myself.
I thought I'd place it down at some point. Just want to make sure. You've got a lot of snow though. Yeah. Our backyard's 100 times worse. I am an Indian.
Oh yeah, when you look at things like the sidewalks, it's something they do intentionally, where they did this side of the sidewalk, but they don't do that side. So it's not like, oh, it just hasn't been cleared yet. No, they don't clear that part of the sidewalk.
They basically pick and choose one side.
There's the shop.
Is this still a church?
I'm not sure what they have upstairs. I know like there's an upstairs area. I'm not sure if it's in use or what.
That right there is our Royal Canadian Legion. They have some cannons in front. Oh, we can see a cannon right there. Scary by snow though.
And then there's also a Mordor over on the other side.
Look at this thing. It looks like a mini tank. Someone break that window.
Where?
They had to board them.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, you could hardly see it, but that was the motor.
This thing?
Yeah.
The zombie apocalypse come. Do you think we can make them work?
I think it's just decoration now.
Yeah, that's our one grocery store in the entire town. And we're going this way.
They do much better. Where are you from, Rogue Spear? Oh, sorry, I didn't read the last one.
Probably
In
from
Sudbury.
Sudbury.
Yeah. Apparently they do worse job of removing snow in Sudbury.
Yeah, I know when we went downtown, like, it was huge. This is one of the few streets where they actually clear both sides. So we can cross onto the other side.
It's probably because there's houses on this side.
It's because it's going to the grocery store.
Ah.
And the church is like that one street. The little old ladies are fairly feisty. It's like you don't want to piss them off. If the little old ladies walk down that way, you clear that sidewalk.
Do you mind grabbing the phone for a second?
I showed it on the map during the last live, but there aren't many of these dumb 8 bridges that exist. I don't know if you guys can see it over there. We'll get a better view from it when we go up our bridge. But basically cars have to go up this figure 8 bridge where you go up, you literally 8-figure your way around and back down on the other side. And then we have a walking bridge instead. That's how we get across the train track. Because there's a train track that splits the town right down the middle, pretty much. Like, fuck. They don't even give me a spot to cross. Yeah, there's a crosswalk here. Like, if the snow were cleared, you would see that there's a crosswalk painted there, but they don't even clear the banks to get to that crosswalk.
We're just gonna use the little trail.
You see the figure 8 bridge a little bit better there, but from the top, we'll get a good view of it. This thing has been graffitied and repainted a billion times.
If someone put like actually like nice art and not like, you know.
For a while, the town had it painted and it was painted nice until people started like writing dumb shit over it. And then they start patching the dumb shit, then it starts looking stupid, so they just repaint. What's up, Tyler? Man, that must suck. This hand snow blowing the bridge. There's probably no other way to get these snowbanks off from the side. It would be, and sometimes the sign hangs its own town, or the town hangs its own signs, but I don't know if anyone can actually rent signs. So like you go up here, figure 8, and you come down that way. Yeah, I think there's a shortage of sand in town. I mean, I'm sure they could go dig some up somewhere, but they're not using as much as they should. Sand.
Fan?
And then we've audited Via Rail before, but we could see there's someone standing out right there. So that's where Via Rail picks up and drops off. Stupid boards. Who the fuck puts hockey boards on a bridge? You afraid we're gonna jump over?